Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today to honor Chris Walsh, who tragically lost his long fight against cancer on January 24, 2022. Chris was a dear friend to all, a devoted husband, and a father to two young, beautiful young girls. A California Fullerton graduate and hardworking public servant who served the 74th Assembly District in California in Assemblyman Matt Harper's office, and the city of Irvine in Councilman Mike Carroll's office, and most recently, California's 39th District in my Placentia District office. While we remain heartbroken that he was taken from us way too soon, all of us who had the pleasure of knowing him remain inspired by his courage, persistence, and integrity in the face of worst adversity. I first met Chris when he was a young and impressive and ambitious young man interning at the office of Congressman Ed Royce, who I was working for at the time. And at the age of 25, he found out that he was diagnosed with a terminal cancer and was told by doctors that perhaps he would maybe have only 2 months to live. This is a daunting news for anyone to hear. However, instead of letting this change the course of his life, he took charge and defied the odds over the next several years, having a productive career, meeting his beautiful wife, Amanda, and having 2 girls. Chris was gracious to everyone and lit up every room with his kindness, sense of humor, and charisma. He was always willing to pitch in and help out our team, his friends, and the loved ones. He made all of us work harder and brought out the best versions of each of us every day. Without Chris, I would not be here in Congress, nor would I be the person that I am today. Chris would often spend his evenings after work cheering on our Anaheim Angels. And I'm comforted in knowing that his loved ones, including his wife Amanda and daughters Amelia and Madeline, will have their guardian angel watching over and protecting them. Amanda, you know that Chris loved you with all his heart, mind, and soul until he took his last breath. You were the light of his life, and he enjoyed talking about you and your beautiful 2 girls. These 2 girls that you created together. You're his everything. And I want to thank you for loving him the way you did, giving him unconditional love. And Crystal and Mike, as a parent and mom, I feel your pain and the sadness of losing a son. And to Catherine, I'm sorry that you lost your only sibling that you had. I want you to know that Chris was not just someone who worked for me. I, too, loved him like my own son. And Crystal, I remember you telling me that minutes after Chris passed, how you were holding his hand and praying to God to show you some signs that he would be fine. And you thought you saw Chris smile. Yes, I believe that was a true sign that Chris was smiling because he has arrived at the gate of heaven and he's now resting comfortably in the arms of Jesus. My heart remains with the Walsh family, friends, and relatives as we continue to mourn a life that was taken from us too soon. And we are grateful for the positive influence that Chris had on so many of us while he lived a full and productive life. And with that, I yield back.